Hello, welcome to the Conscious Cruiser. I'm Chet from Sea Leg Journeys, here with Alisa from Alisa's Adventures in Cruising and Scott from Controversial Cruising. And
Hello.
together, we're going to tell you, we're going to at least help you find out the things you need to know to make your next cruise the best one ever. And today, we're going to be discussing Black Friday sales for cruising. Are they worth it? What can you find? Where can you find it? How can you find it? And we're going to talk about that right after this.
Welcome into the Conscious Cruiser podcast, the know before you go approach to cruising and travel. The smartest cruiser is the Conscious Cruiser. And your conscious casters, Alisa, Chet, and Scott.
Love me a good deal. I love me a good deal, and it is that season, baby. Woo.
Yeah. Bring them
Right.
on, Chet. Bring them on.
Bring it on. Black Friday sales. You know, typically when we were growing up, we thought of the Sears catalog coming in. We thought, wow, we're going to have the Black Friday sale. Let's see what we can find in the catalog and see if it's going to be on sale. Y'all remember days like that?
Imagine they did that now with all of the ships that are out there for all the different brands. Imagine they just sent you a cruise catalog. You're like, oh my God, the Icon of the Seas. Look at all the Black Friday deals. Oh my God, look at the Carnival Jubilee. I mean, the book would be like, it'd be like a phone book, guys. I mean, holy crap.
Those books used to be like that. That would be pretty awesome if it was all cruises all the time.
That would be so awesome to get them all together like that. You know, chapter 1 is Carnival, chapter 2 is MSC, and so on and so forth. And you can really compare the deals. Because
we're on to something. We're on to something.
Yeah, let's invent that and get rich, y'all. So, in the sales, now we're talking about cruise sales for Black Friday. I have been inundated, and I'm going to ask you guys if y'all have been too. I've been getting them in the mailbox, across my email, messages, even phone calls from cruise lines. Have you been getting a bunch of sale hitting you like that?
I've been getting a lot of emails and a couple of text messages too, but honestly, I've kind of just been pushing them aside, or I thought I was going to have time to sit and go through them all. There's been a lot.
I've definitely gotten a lot of emails. I haven't gotten any calls. Calls are kind of surprising. I remember that was an old marketing technique from a lot of these cruise companies. So I guess it's kind of good to see it come back, because that's kind of a good way to market and target those individuals who are looking for a good deal, especially those cruisers who have booked before. I'm sure you and Robin are getting calls from a company that you've booked many times before, not just once. So yes, I've been getting a lot of emails, but also to say that I've been getting a lot of emails this entire year. I think since the beginning of 2024, the ramp up of marketing and the emails and the deals and whatever you want to say, it's an Easter sale, it's a this sale, hop into here, do this. I think I've just been getting inundated from all of the cruise companies all over with come sail with us. I think that's kind of like the overall come sail with us, take 40 off, take this off, take your best friend, take whoever, and come with us.
Yeah, I actually got the phone call from Norwegian, and I've only been on Norwegian once. It was this year on our breakaway group cruise, and I booked that through Ocean Travel. So I didn't even book it through Norwegian, and yet I have a person from Norwegian calling me and emailing me and sending me flyers in the mail. So I thought that was very interesting.
You made quite the impression on that ship.
Yeah.
I guess they want us back.
Come back.
Maybe a new marketing technique for just the first time people. They say, okay, well, let's call all of them and make another touch point, because, hey, here we are talking about it on our podcast, right? So, right. I mean, NCL just gets a little air for that. And hey, they're actually doing a pretty good service to be in your face. Right? Because they say the old saying is, on average, you have to see a visual or hear an ad at least 7 or 8 times before you pull the trigger, right? And they know you're going to see them, right? So the more times they get in your face with these Black Friday deals or any kind of deal, the more apt you are to say, Hey, Robin, let's go on a cruise. Hey, Erica, let's go on a cruise. Hey, Rich, let's go on a cruise, whatever. And,
Twist your
and
arm.
here we
Twist
are.
your arm.
Yeah, twist my arm. Good time, please.
So, have either one of you ever booked a cruise on a Black Friday sale? A Black Friday sale?
Ooh, I have to think.
I know I have not. And I think we've talked about this before where you're kind of telling me some other things to look for. So let's see. Let's see if this year is the time to actually book it through a Black Friday deal.
I don't think I ever have, because I think during that time, a lot of my jobs have revolved around the holidays. So I can't travel a lot in November and December. So not saying that I wouldn't use that Black Friday deal for something down the road, but I think
Right.
I try not to tempt myself too much. And I think that those I've never really just acted
You
on.
try to stay focused through the holidays, Scott?
I try. I don't know how that works.
Well, we just booked one last week. So I guess I have. And I
Yeah.
can't recall in the past if I have. I probably have. But this one I did because we had to cancel our March cruise. And so calling and talking to the Princess connection that I have, she says, hey, well, is there anything else you're interested in? We'll just take the deposit from there to there. She says, we got these sales on this and that. I'm like, well, you know what? And sure enough, a half hour later, I was booked for next December. So I booked it a whole another year in advance, like I have to do.
Yeah.
And it worked out great. I actually, listen to this, guys. I got the exact same ship that I'm going on in 20 days from now, the exact same ship, the exact same cabin, the exact same premium package. Everything's identical. And it's for like $150 less than I'm paying for this year.
Wow.
Interesting.
And so it must be some kind of sale. I'm getting the exact same thing for the same money. And it's not similar. It's the exact cabin, the exact ship, the exact date. We're leaving on the exact same date next year. We're leaving this year.
Did they share? Did your princess planner share with you what kind of deal it was or what kind of offer she was using? Or she just said, hey, it's $150 cheaper. And you're like, yes, let's go.
Hey, I don't even ask her how she does it. Sometimes you don't want to know because sometimes she's booked them in the past and I've gotten, a mini suite for like $100 more than an interior room. So I don't know how she pulls stuff off like that, but she finds a sale for me.
You just say thanks.
Yeah. You don't ask the Wizard of Oz how he did it.
Don't peek behind that curtain. Just
don't peek behind the curtain. That's right. Just take the sale. And guys, there are some sales out there. What has caught your eye? If there's anything that has caught your eye on a recent flyer you got, an email, or commercial even. Maybe you saw a commercial and went, whoa, look at that. I'm interested in that. Anything that's really triggered you.
Well, you got me falling in love with Alaska sailings, and I know that MSC is going to start sailing to Alaska in 2026. So that's one that I kind of would like to dig into a little more and see if that can maybe work out and go with some more family members this time.
I've been to Alaska. You went to Alaska. I love Alaska. If I could move to Alaska, I would move to Alaska.
I know you would.
So, oh my God. Yeah. Use that Black Friday deal for somewhere like Alaska, 110%. I've been kind of actually surprised too. I've been doing a little bit more looking, but I found landing pages on different cruise websites. I'll use Carnival for one of them. Okay, they have a special landing page just for Black Friday and holiday deals. They call it a Black Friday holiday deal page, right? They're not really specific as far as what the deal is, but they are promising money off. Okay, they have a book now button and see all the deals, right? And all these different cruises pop up in a different time frame and things like that. And you can choose one. And the rates, honestly, they seem kind of low. They started around $279 per person without any perks, without anything like that. But I kind of find that interesting that cruise companies are kind of more using the landing pages of promotions like, hey, we're going to take X amount of dollars off for this cruise, book now in this time frame, right?
Yeah.
So this kind of brings me to my next question as we're steering into our next topic. Are Black Friday deals truly worth it? And are there better times of year or better deals to be looking for? Because honestly, for me, I don't feel that they're truly better. I don't feel like they're 100 and truly better, because a lot of the Black Friday deals, as you go down this funnel, because it's a sale, right? You find yourself now in a smaller box, right? Instead of getting perks, right, like Chet was getting. I don't really think Chet booked in a Black Friday deal. I think his friend over at Princess got him a good offer, right?
Yeah,
so now they're offering
him.
price cuts over perks. I would so much rather perks. Oh my God, give me the Wi-Fi package. Give me the drink package. Give me the internet. I mean, come on. I mean, I will take the perks. Give me a free shore excursion, 110%. Right. And then you got to check the fine print, because there's so many things that, hey, it doesn't include this. It doesn't include that. It's without this, that. Right. And also they put you in a small box, because a lot of them are just sailing within this month. You get only 8 deals that pop up for that Black Friday. Now you have to choose. And hey, if it falls into where you want to cruise, that's great. But again, I, on the whole, don't feel like they are that much more worth it. What do you guys feel?
Well, I tell you, I got something here for Alisa.
Okay.
I had saved this from this morning, anticipating this for you.
What we got?
MSC has a Black Friday sale going on right now. I got it right in front of me. I'm just going to read it. How about that? That way I can't.
Okay, go for it.
Take up to 35% off the cruise fare with this Black Friday sale from MSC Cruises. It also includes, Scott, a drink package and Wi-Fi.
Love it.
And up to $400 in onboard credit.
Love it.
On a 7-night sailing, that represents $1,000 in savings. So you got your 35% off on the cruise. You got your Wi-Fi, your drink package, up to $400 onboard credit. And this deal is valid on the entire fleet, including the MSC World America, set to launch next year. That's any ship in the fleet, which means, Alisa, any cruise, which would include Alaska. So I just found the MSC sale that you have been looking for.
Wow. When do you have to book by, or when do you have to book within? Does it say?
You know, I wonder if it does say that. I don't have the details on that here.
I'd be interested to hear.
Well, I will definitely look into that one some more, Chet. That sounds very intriguing. Very.
Scott talking about, I want my Wi-Fi and drink package. It's got it. It's got that too.
It's got that too.
You know, I like that.
And since you've been digging into the deals, and this is something that I think would probably be more helpful, because Black Friday for me, I'm definitely trying to do Christmas shopping. I'm trying to get my family and friends those gifts. So the deposit amounts matter more. I mean, of course, I want the perks. I want the most bang for the bucks. But if there are reduced deposit fees, I think those would be the most helpful at this time. I don't know. Do you guys worry about that, or do you have a cruise budget for that?
Definitely have a cruise budget. And as the holidays are coming up, thanks for reminding. If there's any followers out there wondering, I am a size 7 cruise. If anybody wants
a 7-day,
I'm just saying size 7. I don't know what my co-hosts are, but I'm a size 7. So
I love a size 7. It's a good fit. It's a good fit.
I could wear anything from 3 to 14. I'm expandable, flexible.
That's right. We have space for both.
That was funny.
You know what I think though about Black Friday sales that we haven't discussed yet, that might pique your interest about them. From Black Friday to Cyber Monday, and now they have Travel Tuesday, right? Cruise lines unveil some of their best deals of the year.
Nice.
And many of these have already started, with the number of sailings where they're available dwindling in number, especially if you're looking for the newest ships or itineraries. According to the latest McKinsey research, last year's Travel Tuesday alone, one day, Travel Tuesday, was responsible for 54% growth in the number of cruise bookings made.
Holy.
Okay, when you're looking at 54% growth in one day, guys, there's got to be something to the Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
Got to be something, right?
Travel. I knew travel or Tuesdays in general was a good time to book travel, but I didn't think about it. And Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Travel Tuesday. People, let's check it out. Let's check
Travel
it out.
Tuesday.
Yep. You know who I think, as we're talking about these Black Friday deals, I think who the Black Friday deals are going to affect the most in the cruise industry, and you might call me crazy, but
Crazy.
the millennials, right? I haven't seen more first time cruisers on all of my bookings, and I've been surprised. Like Hawaii, I'm not going to see a first time cruiser. I saw so many first time. I'm like, what are you doing on a 15-day Journeys cruise to Alaska? Get on a 3-day out of on the Glory. What are you doing? Right? And they're like, oh, it's my first cruise. Same thing with Alaska. Same thing with all of these cruises, right? So I think now, with the interest that the cruise industry has had, I think now your first-time cruisers and your millennials, I'm not picking on you guys, right? But first-time cruisers and millennials are going to say, oh, hey, here's a deal, right? I can save 35%. I can save 50%. I can save, without knowing. You can also kind of sort of do that the rest of the year. You got to kind of pick and choose. But they're going to really get their interest peaked. And I think those are the ones that are going to take advantage the most in the 2024 season. And you're going to see a lot of those booked, a lot of those millennials on your 2025 seasons. Not saying that it's a bad thing. That's how we grow. That's how we grow.
Exactly. Nothing wrong with that. People, we want people to continue having interest in cruising because we want our ships to continue cruising. So that's great. If you get in now and sort of get the bug or get hooked on cruising, it's better for us all the way around. So good for them.
Yeah. I wish I could have started on a 14-day Hawaiian cruise. I went on a 4-day cruise to Cozumel out of Tampa. But,
I'm still not in my 14-day cruise era, but I'm cruising.
And they were like, no, it was a Black Friday deal from 2023. I was like, okay, go off. No,
well,
I'm just joking.
But there's got to be something to this sale. And I've watched a couple of other sales popping up over here too. Virgin Voyages. I know you guys, neither one of y'all been on Virgin yet.
No, not yet.
I am
but maybe the Black Friday sale might entice you because you can get free drinks, Scott, and 80% off that second sailor on Virgin Voyages. So there you go. Who knows what you can get a deal as a solo? I'd like to know. Virgin Voyages is offering buy one, get the second person for 80% off. It's only on Black Friday and Cyber Monday, though. Okay. So the promotion includes $300 in free drinks, depending on the length of the sailing. Book your trip before December 3rd for any sailing through November 2026. So this sale, you got to do it in 2 days, but you can book it for anywhere from December 3rd to November of 2026.
Okay. All right.
Well, maybe that's another, good thing if people are able to sort of take advantage of deals on a cruise line that they haven't been on before, but they've been curious and wanted to try out, take advantage of the deal and not feel like it's such a gamble with something new.
That's what I thought too. I thought, if I want to try something new, I want to do it, the best deal I can get. And having sailed Virgin before, and I have another one booked for October, this is really a good deal on this.
Wow. Yeah, 20% off for that second person. I mean, it's almost free. I mean, you basically you find somebody that you're really good friends with, and you combined it, and you just do a little splits.
Take your wife or your girlfriend or both. I don't, whatever.
Mine's still at 2, Chet, so both of them are.
Robin.
She can hear you,
I know she can.
So what else has come to your attention for Black Friday sailing? Not just on cruising, but is there Black Friday sales on stuff that involves cruising that you're looking at? Have you done shopping for clothes or cameras or anything else involved with cruising, especially being vloggers? Have you been hit with stuff for that?
That is such a great question, Chet. That is a really good question. And I actually have. I have to admit, now being 36, the way that my family does
Digital.
gifts are, we there's no surprises. Come in, I'm 36, and we might send, a card or something that's a surprise, and that's really the surprise. So we just say, hey, what do you want or what do you need? Right. And I said, well, I could use another luggage. My luggage is beat to crap. And my mom, oh my God, the reason why you guys think that I'm a deal hunter, my mom has been a deal hunter forever.
Go,
right.
Mom.
And she's instilled that in me. So she shared with me that she got a really nice hard shell for me that's coming, I think, the week before Christmas, and we got a really good deal on that hard shell. I think it was only like $99 or something like that for a 32-inch hard shell. So now I don't have to take my jankety old one wheel. No, it's got two wheels, it's like 1.5 wheel, and yeah, we can retire that thing. And it was a really good Black Friday deal. And it was a pre-Black Friday deal, actually, because Black Friday hasn't technically happened
yet.
It's this week, so. But yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah, the luggage. The luggage. I actually was looking at luggage yesterday. I'm always looking at luggage, but I need to invest in a bigger case, like you said. So that's a good point. I do have a couple of things sitting in my Amazon cart right now.
Of course you do.
Do ya? Who else? Raise your hand, everybody watching.
And I'm looking for more like, gadgety things that I kind of wouldn't normally pick up. Like I don't have a luggage scale, so I should probably get a good one for, just to make sure when you do have to fly and you're checking those the weight limits on your bag, so that kind of stuff I'm looking for.
100%. I'm just waiting for the DJI 3 to be like a buy none get one free. So also I fit a DJI.
Please let me know about that one as well.
If
me
anybody
too.
Wants to gift.
The place where I bought my cameras from, they've sent me a lot of emails showing me all kinds of different cameras and microphones and lighting and stuff that I can use with the cameras that I've already bought from them. So yeah, that's another part of, to me, it's part of the Black Friday cruising sale, because as bloggers we use them. And like Scott with suitcases, everyone who gets on a ship's bringing a suitcase.
Right. Yeah.
What a great time to sell these items when you're having travel stuff, cruising in particular for us.
Yeah.
We're also going to be buying luggage, cameras, clothing. Great sales that go along with cruising. And I'm like, y'all, I always look at the tech sales too, because, cameras are expensive.
Yeah. And you said your camera spot, like where are you buying your cameras? Or you have there used to be the hobby shops or the camera shops where you could go. I don't know. Maybe you still have one, but where are you getting your cameras?
No, I go online to a company called Adorama.
Okay.
And they've been great, very helpful. So, if you need to ask questions of, will this piece work with this, or will this do that? They have the answers to that. And I like that. I appreciate that. That's the kind of stuff I need to know before I just go buy something.
Right. Because like you said, they're a little pricey. So you want to have a good idea before you purchase it. Well,
I'm going to throw a commercial in here for the channel today. Sea Lake Journeys happens to be Sea Lake Journeys. So I got a commercial for y'all. You're going to want to see this. And don't forget to join us also, guys, on Spotify. I want to mention right now, you're listening to us on Spotify. Please subscribe to us here. And thanks for listening.
Hi, I'm Robin. This is Chet, and we're Sea Lake Journeys.
That's right. So come on with us, and we're going to show you the ships, the ports, and the excursions that we do while we're cruising.
You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, and of course, YouTube.
That's right. So come on and join us on all the fun things we're going to do. We also have live shows Wednesday and Friday morning at 8:30 Eastern Time and Sunday night at 6 p.m. So come on and join us there too.
And don't forget, we have a wide variety of videos on YouTube, from everything from the food to the rooms to the excursions to the ships.
That's right. So come on and join us for the fun here at Sea Lake Journeys. Yes. Oh, wow. Y'all come on and join us. And don't forget, on 8:30 on Monday mornings, we're on YouTube. This week we are on Sea Lake Journeys. Next week we're going to be on the controversies Controversial Cruiser with Scott at 8:30 Monday morning. And the following Monday, we'll be with Alisa at Alisa's Adventures in Cruising.
Woo-hoo. Can't wait.
I'm so glad you didn't forget that word from our sponsor. We love seeing Sea Lake Journeys and getting a hit of some Caribbean tunes.
I love that beat.
I know it's time for a commercial when I get thirsty.
I have to admit my laptop was about to die, so I had to run in between all the people that are watching on YouTube that saw me go 1 minute. Yeah, my laptop. I didn't want to mess it up.
Okay, so the closing question for the cast here this morning is going to be, are you now, after this episode, going to go check out those Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Travel Tuesday specials from cruising? Are you going to check them out, guys? Let me know.
I'm going to give you a definite yes. I'm going to check them out. I hope that there is something in there that's not only enticing, but really, really fits for what I'm looking for and is not going to break the budget, because it's time to shop for Christmas.
I'm going to sit on the other side. I'm going to say no, unfortunately, everyone.
Oh.
But I have enough cruises booked next year, and I know they're just going to pop up outside of Black Friday. So I think I'm going to go more of like your Amazon Black Friday, and I'm going to up my game. I'm going to start with the luggage. We're going to get some new 80s gear, right, for the next 80s party. We're going to get some new, I need some new water shoes. Okay, so maybe a new bathing suit, even though the banana one is kind of cool. But we're going to get a new bathing suit. We're going to do things like that, improve the accessories and kind of use Black Friday to build Scotty up. Build me up, Scotty.
I was just about to say, Scott, who are you right now? But you redeemed yourself at the end. You're still thinking about cruises, because we can never have too many cruises. Let's clear that up right now.
Hey, travel goes beyond. Travel and cruising goes way beyond just the fare, right? There's so much other things that have to go, like you said, with the luggage scale. Last cruise I was on, Jeremy and Cheryl, they were running around the last day. They were like, does anybody have a luggage scale? Because they were afraid that they were overweight. They weren't. They were down by a couple pounds, but still, they were like, oh, I wish I had one. I was like, oh, just they're like $10. She's like, we have like 7 of them at the house, but I forgot to bring them. So,
it wasn't really helping in that particular moment.
Not that instance. Aunt June and Uncle Brady to the rescue, because they of course had one, but it's always good to have. And they're like what, like $10, or
I mean,
Black Friday you get them for $7.
Sure there's a variety of
So,
I'm a window shopper for this myself. I'm not intentionally looking, simply because I already booked one this week. But I will do some serious window shopping, and you never know if there's a low deposit, like Alisa mentioned. Oh, look at that! That's a $50, $100 deposit or whatever, and it's a cruise that I just cannot pass up. Who knows? Maybe I'll book another one for Black Friday or Cyber Monday or Travel Tuesday. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of wait till Tuesday, ain't I?
Yeah,
he's gonna join the millennials, y'all. Look at that! He's gonna jump on in.
Jump on it. Too funny.
Well, everybody out there, I just want to remind y'all, we are the Conscious Cruiser. Join us on Spotify Mondays at 8:30, and join our YouTube channels, Alisa's Adventures in Cruising, Controversial Cruiser, and Sea Lake Journeys, alternating on Mondays also at 8:30. And we've had a great time here with y'all. We hope y'all are learning something from this. I know I learn something every time we do one of these podcasts.
Absolutely.
And I also want to say, too, that being 14 episodes in, I am very thankful and very grateful for all of our listeners out there. Both also grateful and thankful for my 2 wonderful co-hosts who have started this, since it is the week of Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, plentiful, and happy Thanksgiving going into this week. So. And get those Black Friday deals, no matter what they are. Go get them.
Well, I'm more thankful than Scott, because I've got the 2 best co-hosts on a show ever.
You guys are stealing my ending here.
Gonna make me blush.
No, absolutely. We're having such a great time with this, and this has been the surprise of 2024 for the 3 of us, and we have something new to be thankful for this Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and keep on cruising.
Yeah. And we can all talk about later the blunders that happened. We can remember when I was just up here on the screen. We can remember the of last week and, you know, all the funny things that have happened. So everybody that has been along for the ride so far, we love you. And the new ones, we love you too.
All right. I can't wait to do this again. And so we'll say goodbye to everybody for now, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you guys. Bye.